there is no creator. Creation itself is enough unto itself. It needs no outside agency. The moment you accept an outside agency to create it, you fall into a vicious circle. Because if you accept their reasoning, then the question arises, who created God? You accept that something can be there without being created. So why unnecessarily go from A to B, from B to C? God A creates God B creates God C, unnecessarily. And those are all hypotheses. The whole theology is simply nonsense. Even the donkey will be God. Riding on a donkey, you are riding on a God. Better drop that word, because that word is dangerous. I would like to call it pure consciousness. Just consciousness. Or if you are too much attached with the word God, then call it godliness. But don't make it a noun. Make it a quality. Godliness is perfectly okay. The moment you make it a noun, you stop its growth. Nouns don't grow. Only verbs grow. There is no God. At the same moment, that is godliness. Charvaka will not agree on that point. Epicurus, Marx, other atheists will not agree on that point. Denying God means denying consciousness. To them, denying God means the world is simply matter and nothing more. And whatever you see as consciousness is only a byproduct of certain matters put together. So when I say there is no God, I'm not agreeing with Marx or Epicurus. I'm certainly not agreeing with Jesus, Krishna, Moses, Muhammad when they say there is God. Because they use God as a person. To think of God as a person, it's just your imagination. The God of the Chinese has a Chinese face. And the God of the Negroes has a Negro face. And certainly the God of the Jews must have a Jewish nose. And if horses think about God, their God will be a horse. So this is just projection. Giving personality to God is your projection. I do not believe that God does not exist. I know for sure He does not exist. The existence of God would have created so many problems, difficulties, that life would have been impossible. You may not have looked from this angle. Perhaps nobody has ever tried to look it from this angle. The Christians say God created the world. In fact, the hypothesis of God is needed for the creation. The world is there. Somebody must have created it. Whoever created it, that creator is God. But do you see the implication? If world is created, then there can be no evolution. Evolution means creation continues. Think of the Christian story. God created the world in 6 days, and then on the 7th day, He rested. Since then, He has been resting. The whole creation was completed in 6 days. Now from where evolution can have a possibility? Creation means finished. The full point has arrived on the 6th day. And after that, there is no possibility of evolution. Evolution implies creation is not complete. But God cannot create an incomplete world. That will be going against God's nature. He is perfect. And whatsoever He does is perfect. Neither He is evolving, nor the world is evolving. Everything will be at a standstill. Creation is an ongoing process. Only then it can go on evolving, reaching, opening new doors, new possibilities. God had finished His work in 6 days. And not long before, 4,004 years before Jesus Christ was born. It must have been 1st January, Monday. Because we managed to fit God into everything that we have created. He has to follow our calendar. If you ask me, I will say it must have been Monday, 1st April. The Fool's Day. Because that day seems to be absolutely suitable for doing such an act of creating a complete ready-made existence. If evolution becomes impossible, life loses all meaning.